Hello and welcome to Crypto Miners Twitter space. We are gonna hear more about a very interesting project today called Reach DAO. And I see we have you here.
Hey,
Someone from Reach DAO is here. Is it Dynamo?
it's Dynamo indeed. Can you hear me?
Hi, yes, I can. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. I think you should have two other gentlemen with you. Is that correct? Or maybe one gentleman and one
Yeah, we are
lady.
we are here both. So we are speaking through our own Twitter account. Gambit is here next to me. So
Okay.
yeah.
Hi, Gambit. And Brain Twister isn't coming.
Brain Twister, he should be coming, but I'm not sure. So he might be a little bit late. But for now, it's just me and Gambit, and I'll be the main speaker. So we can definitely proceed with that.
Okay, cool. So, as I said, welcome to Crypto Miners, everyone. My name is Mary, and I'm going to host a Reach DAO. And we have Dynamo and Gambit here to tell us more about the project. Maybe we can start with a brief introduction of yourselves.
Yeah, thank you. So first of all, thanks for having us. I'm Dynamo, co-founder of ReachDAO, and Gambit is also co-founder of ReachDAO. So we have been let's start with an introduction about ourselves. So we have been in the crypto space since 2017. And in our backgrounds, in our real life backgrounds, we are entrepreneurs. So that means that we run different businesses and we do startups. And since our journey in 2017 as investors, we have learned a lot about the space, obviously. And once the DeFi hype started going out, we have seen that there were a lot of things going on in the crypto space that were similar to startups. So like new projects coming out and things like that. And we started working with a lot of projects. We started doing like services like web design. We did development. We did branding and things like that. And now, after a long time of thinking what we should do in the space, we have finally started our own project, which is ReachDAO.
Very good. And Gambit, do you want to say some words about yourself?
Yeah, Gambit, his mic is, he's just sitting next to me, but his mic is not working because he's also a listener, but...
Okay.
Yes, hello? I'm sorry, I'm listening from my phone, but it's a bit delayed, so I can't follow along pretty good.
All right. Do you want to say something about yourself? How long have you been into crypto?
Yes, so like Dynamo said, we know each other in real life, and we have been entrepreneurs for a long time. And we saw the rise of DeFi and crypto, and we joined the space when we saw that there is a lot of interest in crypto. So yeah, but Dynamo already summarized it pretty good.
Okay, very good. So it's good to have the founders here. Then we can dig deep into maybe why you started this. Why? But first, maybe also tell us what is Reach DAO. Maybe have an elevator pitch, Reach, for me, Dynamo.
An elevator pitch. Well, that's very interesting. Like, let's keep it short and powerful. So, ReachDAO is the first interactive and rewarding learn-to-earn courses platform. We are like focusing on the e-learning industry, which currently is a $350 billion industry. And we have looked at all the gaps in the market, which is the interactiveness, the testing your knowledge, and also rewarding, getting rewards for doing quizzes and exams. And we have tried to fill these gaps. And that's what we did with ReachDAO. So we actually fusioned e-learning platforms from the Web2 space with ReachDAO in the Web3 space by adding these rewards and things like the decentralized autonomous organization. very very short explanation.
Very good. Oh,
Thank you.
great. That's great. So how did it happen that you started? I mean, you're not teachers, right? You're entrepreneurs and developers, maybe. So why did you want to start a learning platform?
Well, that's a very good question. Like, although we are not teachers, we have like learned a lot in the past in our lives ourselves for becoming who we are nowadays, like entrepreneurs. Because it takes a lot of knowledge to do what you got to do and to be successful. And it's not because we want to be teachers or something, but we want to give people access to all this knowledge about business and self development. So those are the two main categories of the courses platform. So we want people to be able to like develop themselves in a way that they are like it's easier on the platform. It will be like with this small incentive of a reward. Like this should not be the main motivation of every student, but this should be like a little push in the back to get the ball rolling and to start like their successful life as a businessman, entrepreneur, or whatever. Actually, like maybe become an influencer on Twitter, maybe start a Telegram call group, something like that. So we just want to make easy whatever it was that was hard for us in the journey of learning everything within the like business perspective. So yeah, that's the reason mainly.
So is those subjects going to be the main subjects on this learning platform to start up a business and maybe crypto, or what kind of things can I expect to learn on this platform?
Yeah, so business and self development will be the two main categories, but obviously these are categories that are endless. Like business, there are a million types of businesses, and the self development, everything can be self development, whether it is like working on your discipline, whether it is learning how to do crypto, whether it is building a website or a smart contract. So everything can be within those categories. So it's just so you know, it's not mainly focused on crypto. It's also focused on the real life businesses like e-commerce, starting a YouTube channel, like everything that you can imagine that is like making yourself a better person than you were yesterday will be on the platform. So we have unlimited like possibilities of teachers that can join and that can provide value to the platform and to the users who follow their courses.
And you haven't launched yet, right? But you're about to have I think you're having a pre-sale at the
Yeah,
moment. Is that
that's correct.
correct?
So we are currently on Pink Sale. Our last 21 hours are there. And after the 21-hour mark, we will be launching 24 hours after the end of the fair launch. So make sure to check it out for everyone. And you still have enough time to do all the research you need about the project. Just so you guys know, all questions are welcome. All questions can be answered within the community, and you can always find the founders in chat answering all the people's questions.
Yeah, that's great. So you have a good community and community base already that believes in you. That's awesome. What kind of, I mean, how will you find, or have you already found some teachers for this platform?
Yeah, that's
Who is going to teach
yeah,
me?
that's a good question, because obviously it's gonna be most focused on peer-to-peer learning. So from just other people to other people. So there will be courses provided from Reached Out the team themselves, but we will talk about that later. We will be looking for teachers. Like on the bottom of our website, teachers can apply for becoming a teacher. And this is organically, obviously, but we will also do targeted ad campaigns to attract new teachers in certain categories, because it's attractive for them, as they are also earning rewards for uploading their courses. And if it's something they were doing already on YouTube or on whatever kind of competitor platform, then why not add another platform to it, and yeah, and earn some rewards, because it's teach to earn too, not only learn to earn.
So they are allowed to, I mean, let's say I'm a teacher and I have a course. I upload it with you guys, and I get some followers or students, pupils, but I also want to post the same course somewhere else. Is that okay, or do you like own the content, or
No, so
do you
so
understand what I mean?
that's totally okay actually, because we are not focused on only exclusive content. So we the only thing that's exclusive at us for that you can take for granted is the experience. The experience that once you finish a course, that you can do a quiz to test your knowledge to see if you actually understood what's happening. And once you finished all the quizzes of the course, you can do a big exam about all the videos that you had in this course to test if you actually understood what was happening. Like and to mention this, teachers cannot, like, they can apply, but not every teacher goes through. They have to go through a strict screening process, a KYC process, where they will get interviewed with video. They will have to show their courses. They will have to introduce themselves by their names in the courses. So we are sure that this is like, this is a delicate matter. We don't want people to take other people's content and act like teachers on our platform. So we have the necessary rules and the necessary process to make sure that this goes correctly. You know what I mean?
That they made their own courses, yeah, but yeah, it can still be difficult to actually know that, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, well, if you're KYC verified and we do a video call and I see that's you and you say your name in the beginning of the course, then I think it's pretty easy to detect it.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So what, I mean, as a teacher, if I have a course, what is in it for me? You said I get reward, but how much? Is it going to be enough, like, or do I get, I mean, how much can
Yeah,
I expect
this is a good question
to
too,
get?
because yeah, teachers would like to know how much they could earn. So this is like based on how many students have finished your exam. So once a student passes an exam, the teacher will get their reward stacking up in their wallet. Like how much, I cannot exactly say. This depends on the length of the course for the teacher. So let's say, and this is just an example, you know. Let's say every time a student completes a course of the teacher, they will earn, let's say, $1. So if 700 students in 1 month have completed their courses, they will have $700 that they have earned, like, kind of passively. You know what I mean? So that will be like the revenue model for the teachers. And just so you know, these revenue, sorry, this revenue model is based on the fact that we take it from the subscriptions. So the subscriptions are paid by the students, and this will be used to pay the teacher. So it's kind of logically that the student pay the teacher for teaching them, you know. So that's how it will be working.
Okay, so but will the teachers earn more than a student? I mean, a student, I can do like 300 courses maybe, or
Yeah,
and
that's
pass it if I'm a
obvious.
good
Obvious.
student.
Yeah, we want the students to have an incentive too. You know, like it's possible to earn back your subscription that you paid as a student, but it's not like easy or something. So we want to make this balance where it is like kind of hard to earn it back, but not impossible, but also not easy. So for a teacher, obviously it's very different. This teacher is providing actual value to people, so it is, I think, more than fair that the teacher is earning a lot more money than a student, as they just, like, let's say in this example where they had 700 students passing their exam, they have provided value for 700 people. That means they are eligible to earn more than the student. So the student will be able to earn, but just in, like, not we want to make sure it's not a farming platform or a get quick rich platform, things like that. It's just for the real value that we want to provide to people, and the rewards are just a small incentive that we give to the students, like I said, a small motivation, but not the main motivation.
Yeah, exactly. And you are going to be able to take as many courses as you want then, as a student, and maybe as a teacher as well. You can, how many courses can you post as a teacher?
You can, like, the teachers can post as many courses as they want, but they will always go through a, like, process. to check if what they are bringing is quality content. So that's our most important point. Like we don't mind where you have worked, what your experience is, or whatever like that. We mind if you bring quality content that actually helps people, like that actually provides value for a student. So that's the most important point. And for students, they can follow as many courses as they want, but yeah, I can imagine like we have many rules and control mechanics to check if the student actually watch the video before starting a quiz, to complete every quiz successfully before starting an exam. So we can imagine that students also get tired at a certain point, and they cannot be focused for a very, very long time to be like completing unlimited quizzes. But hey, if you want and if you have that drive in you, yeah, you can.
So how is this gonna get paid for? Because I think you have fees in fiat, and you can also pay in crypto. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So now that we've talked about this, let me get into the business model a little bit. So first of all, the students are going to get paid in READ tokens always. So these READ tokens will be coming from the 2% tax that we have. 1% is in BNB and 1% is in READ. This will be stacking up in the community treasury, which is all visible on the website with a counter. And these READ tokens in the community treasury will be used for student rewards. Then we have like the subscription models. So very interesting, because you have two type of subscription models: the Web 2 subscription and the Web 3 subscription. So the Web 2 subscription gives us this possibility to be able to target this whole e-learning industry, this big industry. So we are not restricted to only crypto users, but also Web 2 users. And I think this is something not many crypto projects have done. So they will be able to pay $29 a month with their card or PayPal, or they can pay $20 in READ as a Web3 user, and they get this discount for being a Web3 user. So like this, we will try to attract people from Web2. We provide them videos and courses on how to claim their rewards, because, hey, you are a Web2 user, but you're earning crypto. I think people want to know how to claim that crypto. And once they do that, they will see that it's actually easy to get along on this crypto on-chain network, and they will see the possibilities that they can subscribe for a cheaper price. So this will be something that definitely pushes up the buy pressure of the platform. And then you have all these subscriptions stacking up. And at first, we will be using that only for the teachers. So we want to make sure that the teachers have definitely have enough reserves to get paid out, because teachers can be paid out in READ or in liquid cash once a month. So they can do it. They can withdraw their cash once a month. So that's how we will be working a little bit, and that's how the business model is like shortly summarized.
Okay, very nice. So the students, is there a certain age of the students? Do you have to be of a certain age to join, or will you have courses for all ages?
No, the courses will be for all ages. Like everyone who wants to learn. There is no specific age on learning, I think. And also, you can log in through email. You can also log in through Web3. So excuse me, if you're logged in with Web3, it's not possible to check the age of someone. You know what I mean? So because all the info is optional.
Yeah.
And I think everyone can learn, whether you're 15 years old or 65 years old. Everyone can learn on the platform.
Maybe what I meant is, is there going to be courses directed to younger people, or maybe
Yeah,
uphill
I
teachers?
think that depends on the mentor and what kind of content they are putting in. But in general, it's like meant for like all age categories. So not specifically for the younger ones, but yeah, it depends on the mentor if they want to make like I can't like make a I can't imagine like a course being only for younger people. So yeah, I think
No.
you know what I
Maybe
mean.
that was a weird question, but yeah,
No
I've heard
problem.
about similar projects for kids. That's why I'm asking, maybe. Uh, anyway, so we have referral systems for. I mean, if I refer others to join the courses, will I get something for that?
Yeah, so we will be having a referral program, which means that if you refer a friend and the friend is subscribed and they earn from courses, that you will be earning a small percentage of that too. So that's a nice incentive to invite a friend, and especially if you know that that friend is kind of in this like business adventure or trying to build something. So yeah, there will be a referral system, and I think this is a great way to incentivize people who invite their friends over.
Yes, indeed, absolutely. And you're giving back to the holders. Let's talk about your token then. Where does that come in? Because you can pay with fiat, so you don't need a token to participate or learn on this platform. But tell
No,
us a little
indeed.
bit about the token and the utility of the token.
Yeah. So first of all, what's most important for us is this is the fact that you can subscribe for a cheaper price with the token, and that all the distributions and rewards will be used in the token. And next to that, another utility that we will be looking to add for later are staking pools that will provide like a like how do you say it, a normal APY for passive income, but also a reasonable reward on the platform that you can, like, let's say if you lock your tokens, you can like earn 10% more in the courses and things like that. So those are like kind of the utilities that we are looking to implement. And also like later, if we have the reach NFT certificate, people can buy this certificate with their rewards that they have earned. So things like that, we will be implementing like a lot of things that you can do with the token, and I think that's a very important point for every crypto token.
Yeah, okay. So what is the max supply? How many tokens are there going to be?
There will be 200 million tokens in total. That's the max supply. These are not mintable, and by the way, the taxes are not changeable either.
Mm-hmm. So how much is the tax for buy and sell?
2% buy and sell tax, like
Both.
1% in
Okay.
BNB and 1% in REIT tokens.
Mm. So will the contract be renounced? I can't hear you now.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. I was talking
Yeah.
on mute. So no, the contract will not be renounced.
Okay. And have you had like a private sale or pre-sale before this? No, there is a pre-sale now, right? Did you have a private sale before that?
That's actually a nice question because I didn't mention it before. We did not have a private or seed round or something like that. So everything we have done until now, including the development, the marketing, and all the things around that, the branding, the design, is fully funded by Gambit and me ourselves. So we have funded everything ourselves, and I think this is important for a project, like also for investors. First of all, to feel like way more safer, that there is no like big whale incoming
Yeah.
after the launch, and also for the fact that we have skin in the game. We also risk, so we put our money in this. The reason for that is because we actually believe in this project, and we know we are trying to provide value. We know our intentions, and that's why we are not scared to put in our own money, because we are entrepreneurs, and we dare to do this. We dare to invest a lot in a startup, because we are the ones standing behind it, and we trust ourselves. So no, we have no private investors, and we did decide to not go for that approach.
Mm. And then also there's no vesting schedule, I imagine, for the pre-salers,
No,
or
for
they
the
get their
pre-sale.
token right away.
No, for the pre-sale buyers, there will be no vesting schedule. However, for us as a team, we have a Seifu contract in Pink Seal. So that means that we as a team will have 0 tokens for at least until 30 days after launch. And that's also a good thing for investors to feel like safe, because yeah, often, bad things happen, and we wanted to make sure for the investors again to feel as safe as possible. So we chose for a SAFU contract. We got developed by Contract Checkers, official partner of Pinksil. We got audited by CoinSilt, also official partner of Pinksil and Contract Checkers. Until now, they still have the tokens in their hands. So it's totally like in a safe way distributed. So after 30 days, even then, we will not have access to the full amount of tokens that we have, because those will be all vested over a period of 10 months. So little by little, they will be releasing for to do the necessary like things like we will, by the way, we will be listing on a CEX. So that's why a small percentage is still unlocked, but not in our hands. So we will do our liquidity deposit to the Bitmart exchange, because we will be listing on Bitmart, and then they will be locked again and vested for over 10 like for 10 months.
That's nice to know. So Bitmart is going to be right after launch then, kind of, or?
Yeah, so it will be a maximum of 72 hours after launch. There will be a Bitmart listing. Like, if we can dive deeper into this about the marketing, like
yeah, that was my next question.
nice,
so
nice.
Let's dive.
Let's dive into that question, right? Like, for marketing, like pre-launch, we have done a lot of things, and you self, Mary, you know that we have done a lot of AMAs. So in total, we are doing 15 AMAs. This is not the last one, but tomorrow will be the last one for pre-launch. And we had a lot of Telegram callers, Twitter callers, etc. These will also be coming for pre-launch even more. And for post-launch, like, we have a CX confirmed listing. You can check it on the Twitter of Bitmart, because they tweeted about it already. We will have a lot of callers, obviously. We will be looking for DEX tools trending. We will be looking for top gainers in CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. So all these things are lined up, and we also already like started talking with our second CX, which I cannot mention at the moment, but we already started to talking with them, and yeah, we are like doing everything we can to make this a success formula. Like, if we plan all this marketing together with the fact that there are no private investors, that the team has no tokens, like, we are gonna expect some nice, like, positive price action after launch.
Yeah, hope so. That's good. So are you doing any other marketing? Do you have any YouTubers or teachers who are already signed up that are doing marketing on their own, on their hand, or?
So these are things that we will be looking for, definitely, especially when you said YouTubers and teachers. Because and this is more for attracting users. So we will be using like educational, like working with educational influencers. That can be YouTubers, that can be Instagram people, that can be from everywhere, who are like they are teaching people something, and then we will like be asking for exclusive courses, and we give them, for example, a discount code for their community members to join us. So like that, we attract the audience of the educational influencers flowing into the platform, and most of them will be Web2 users. But yeah, they will be, sooner or later, they will become Web3 users. As like, I don't think there are people on this world who don't want to know how crypto works. So if we if we give them that in front of their face, obviously they will try to learn it, and they will probably be very interested in setting their first steps in this space.
So have you any partners in this? I mean, like universities maybe, or other schools? Maybe
So
go there to find teachers, or?
like, for finding teachers, we will probably at first be looking organically, and especially from targeted ad campaigns. But in terms of partnerships, at the moment, we don't have specific partnerships with schools or universities. But this has been mentioned before a lot, and this can definitely be something. And we could definitely, like, we don't exclude this option. Although I gotta tell, our first focus is getting out the platform as soon as possible, so people can start subscribing, earning, and teachers can start uploading and earning. So this will be our main focus. Then we will have the mobile app, and then if we see that everything is stable and working the right way, the data has been taken for the business model and everything, then we will be looking for partnerships with official institutions like universities or other things.
Mm. So you're launching the coin now, or the token, and when do you see the platform launch?
So the platform launch is like initially planned for the end of December. So we have done a lot of development already, but it takes a while to develop a proper working product. So at the end of December, we expect people to be able to subscribe, to be able to benefit and experience the whole learn to earn e-learning platform experience.
Okay. So here's a thought I was thinking, like, are you thinking about collaboration with other projects in the crypto space? Because I think maybe, or I know that many of them need courses to help their users to get into their projects. Maybe they can have courses on your platform so people can learn to earn and learn about other projects. Or is that a crazy idea, maybe?
Yeah, yeah, like this is also something not excluded, and it actually I think it exists already, something like that. But we really try to focus on the education part. You know what I mean? So like self-development and business, these are the main categories, and we can partner with obviously with many people within the space. But for us it's important that if we want to partner with someone, we want to be providing value to them and them providing value to us. So not simply just for exposure or just for like the hype or something, but we want to we want them to have a benefit from us and we want to have a benefit from them. So if it's a partnership, it's a real one and not just announce a partnership because like we would be promoting each other or something like that. So yeah, we will definitely be looking for crypto projects to work with and partner with, but in a way that we can actually benefit from each other and help each other out, growing even more and building out a great ecosystem.
Yeah, I think that goes a little bit hand in hand. I mean, if you find another really good project that needs to have like teachings or videos about their system because it might be complicated, and then they will also learn about crypto from the basics with you guys, maybe, or yeah,
Yeah,
why
yeah,
not?
indeed. It's like that indeed. Like there are many projects, like serious projects that are trying to learn their community something, and we can be that platform that provides these courses to learn them their community whatever it is that they want them to learn. So yeah, definitely it can be a good trade of value with partnerships.
Mhm. So I have some questions from Twitter here, if I can read them to you. Is there something we should talk about first, maybe? We did talk about the utility of the coin, and we have touched about the partners, the marketing, the fees, teachers, referral system. We haven't touched about rating system. I mean, can you rate your teacher? Can you give him
Yeah,
a
yeah.
thumbs up or?
Obviously, like let me get all the other features because we haven't talked about the DAO and the acceleration program actually.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so first to answer your question, yeah, students are able to rate their teachers, but not just like that. They have to complete an exam before they can rate their teacher to make sure that like
That's good.
abusing is avoided. So because we will be having an algorithm that will be tracking like popular courses, trending courses, and things like that, and we want this to be fully natural and organic and not based on teachers who are telling people like, hey, vote on me, vote on me, vote on me, or things like that.
Yeah.
So there will be ways to rate people indeed, teachers. So let's dive into the DAO
Yeah.
first. So
Tell
the
us
DAO
about
is
the
actually
DAO.
the second feature, like the second main feature of Reach DAO, obviously because it's stated in the name. So
Yeah, exactly.
the DAO will be like it will be like a platform where people can post their suggestions about what mentors they want to see on the platform. This can be influencers, educational influencers, or just like their favorite teacher that they know from the internet or something like that, or what kind of courses categories they want to see. Like maybe there are categories that are not covered so well on the platform, excuse me, that are not covered so well on the platform, and people have a high ask of these kind of categories. Then we will be looking for teachers who can do that, and also they can change, they can suggest changes on the platform. So if things are like working in a way that they don't like it, or if they want to see things that they do like on the platform, we can implement those changes. So how will this work? It's a DAO, so read will be also a governance token. So this is also one of the utilities that we were talking about before. So it will also be a governance token in the system of voting power. So people are able to like suggest something, and then you have your amount of tokens with you which you can vote with on the suggestion. So like if you pass a certain threshold in the green, like that voted yes, then the vote will go through, and we have the community treasury to like do the thing that they asked for. So that's how it will be working. And then we have
So,
leap the
so,
excel. Mhm.
but
Sorry.
to be able to use to vote, you have to hold the token, right? That's number one.
Yes,
Or
yes.
what?
To vote, you need to use the token, but everyone can access the DAO, which means that you can see the suggestions. You can like
Okay.
see how many votes there were, but you cannot vote unless you have tokens.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
So yeah, then we have the third main feature, which will be Leap, and this will be founded by the DAO, because Leap is actually the same as the DAO, but this will be a little bit different. Why? First of all, this will be closed, and not everyone can access Leap, because this is more a delicate matter. This will be a acceleration program, and people will be submitting their business ideas, their startup ideas, and we don't want the whole public to be able to see to make it like accessible for everyone, just for the
Yeah,
people
that's
who
important.
truly want to like engage in voting on the ideas. So the voting system for Leap will be the same. And if someone wins the acceleration program, which by the way is like coupled to also a screening process, KYC process, and things like that. Once they win this acceleration program, they will be having the full support of the Reached Out team for a certain period. They will be having full access to our network for a certain period, and then they will have like the bonus, the small funding that comes from the community treasury. So this small funding can be used by the project to start out with their first website or their first advertisements or things like that. So don't expect anything too crazy when I say small funding, but just something to give a push in the back again for those who want to start something and who are serious in the space, and they want to learn and they want to build out their network, etc., etc.
Yeah, very good. So two types of DAO, you can say, or one DAO and
Yeah,
one Leap.
actually, two types of DAO indeed. Because if you look at the back end and the smart contracts, most of them will be working the same. Only one is used for a different reason, and the other is used for a different reason. And obviously, the other one is not accessible if you hold no tokens at all.
Yeah. So let's have some questions now I have at least 3 Twitter questions here, and then we have some hands up as well who wants to ask. I see. If you're up to, do you have
Yeah.
do you have a time limit today, Dynamo?
No, I don't have a specific time limit. We can go on.
Okay, good. We'll be here all night then. Okay, here's the question. How can we become teachers on the Reach DAO platform? Can we stake the READ token? And can we use the READ token as collateral in borrowing facilities? It's
So
Adrian asking.
Yes, these three questions. So first of all, to become a teacher, you just you go to the bottom of the website. There is a form where you can apply as a teacher. You give us some information that we ask for, and then the process starts. So it's as simple as that, actually. And the second question for staking, you will be able to stake read tokens, but this is not our main focus right now. We are focusing on the platform first, and after we will be adding staking pools for a like a small passive income, and obviously some benefits for being a subscriber. Like I said before, for uh, having 10% more rewards on each course, etc., etc. And the third one, the question if it will be a collateral for borrowing money, no. So we will not be
No.
going for that at all.
Okay. All right, here's another one. Let's see. How does the Reach DAO wants to approach the education sector? There are many traditional platforms like Udemy, Unacademy, and so on. Is your approach same like them, but on a much more decentralized level? I want to know the idea and values you want to I don't know that's the word, inculcate to students.
Yeah, so we are very aware of what our competitors are offering, and we have looked at them closely, and we are trying to see what's missing. And that's what missing. What is missing, we implemented in the platform, like things like let's say it simply. If you go to a competitor, you go to their e-learning platform, you buy a course for $50 or something like that. You watch 20 hours of courses, and that's it. There, the experience stops. So this is, for us, our opinions, a very dull and boring experience. So that's why we have made Reached Out different in that way that, first of all, you subscribe for a very affordable amount and you have access to all courses. So this is the first thing. So the pricing is very much lower than competitors. And the second thing is you don't go just through hours of courses and that's it. You go through a video of half an hour or 40 minutes or 1 hour, and then at the end you fill in a quiz to test if you actually understand what this is going about. So you can actually see, did I understand this course? Did I understand what the teacher was trying to teach me, etc. And at the end you have a summarized exam about all the videos that you had in the course, and then you will truly know if you understood everything in the course and if you are good enough to continue to your next course. So this is a very big difference. And not to talk about the fact that we will be having Discord communities where people can discuss, where people can ask questions to the teachers who choose to be available in the Discord, and where people also can network, because it's like our sentence is connect, learn, and grow on reachdao.io. So it's connecting, learning, and growing. So these three things are very important for us. That's the main difference between competitors.
And will you be able to talk with your teacher, like chat or ask questions in some kind of forum, or maybe
Yeah, so
maybe
so
talk
the
to other
teacher.
students that are taking the same course?
So teachers will be like having a teacher profile. So they will be having a profile, but it's up to them if they put out their socials or Telegram or whatever links on there. So we don't want to give the teachers this feeling that they have to be available for the community. But if we as a team from Reach.out contact them, they need to answer the questions that we get from the community. So in the worst case scenario, the person that has a question for the teacher, they come to the Reached Out team, they ask the question, and we go to the teacher as a person in between, and then they get their answer, their question answered. So it will be working like that. And for students that will be discussing a course that they are following along together, they will be having the Discord community and even the Telegram community where they can discuss about certain courses or something that they didn't understand. So yeah, that's how it will be working.
And there was another question earlier. Is there going to be a certificate, or would you have maybe real high level courses that can grant you some access to other schools later on, or
Yeah,
if you
so
understand?
if you look at the website on the roadmap, you see that the latest point for now on the roadmap is like the Reach certificate. So this certificate is actually an NFT certificate with the student's name on it, and the fact that the student completed a specific course on the Reach DAO platform and how many points they scored. But however, this will not be something official or something to be able to access some universities or something. It will be only a certificate where it says that you have completed the course on the platform. So no official things or something like that. So that's how it will be done with certificates for us for now, at least.
Okay. And yeah, you mentioned this now about an NFT, because the next question I had was, Reach DAO being a learn to earn project, will there be any kind of official NFT certification to users who earn after learning from your platform? Just like the college certificates. I think maybe that's exactly the question I just asked. So yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like there will be probably not for all courses, but there will be like some courses that are maybe featured or something like that that will be having the ability to claim a certificate at the end. So some courses will eventually in the future, but not all courses probably. And like I said, just this is an important point. The certificate just means that you have completed this course on the ReachDAO platform, and it doesn't mean anything more than that.
Okay. I mean, maybe you will have um, lots of high quality teachers who wants to come and do this as extra, if you already have a course, because many teachers doing online courses now due to Corona and everything, I think they maybe have them already, so they can just upload
Yeah,
them
yeah,
on these kind of platforms, and maybe then
exactly.
it can at least prepare students to maybe just go and take some real exams somewhere. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So this is why I said that it's not so hard finding teachers because there are already teachers. Like e-learning is a big, big space, you know. So there are already a lot of teachers that are focused on video courses online. So it's not easy to, it's not hard. I mean, to ask these teachers to come and upload their courses with us too, and to earn some extra buck, you know. So I think everyone would like to earn some extra buck, and especially if they are doing the right thing. So yeah, and also I told you before, I think, I'm not sure, we are not focused on only exclusive material. We are
Yeah.
focusing on the exclusive experience that you get on the platform. So yeah, I think it's not that hard to find a lot of teachers and quality teachers, especially to teach people and to upload their courses.
Yes, I mean, if you have two platforms to choose from, the one is cheaper and you get rewards, and the other one is more expensive and you don't get rewards, which one would you choose? Maybe also it comes to what the content is, obviously. If another platform may be more established and have more content to give out. But I mean, it's a start. You're starting now, and you will probably let the teachers keep their courses up there as long as they want, if they are successful anyway, if they get any
Yeah,
students.
exactly, exactly. Like we said, we don't want to give teachers any obligations towards reacting to the community. But, however, if we receive lots of questions from people who did the course and we ask them those questions and they don't give an answer after a while and everything, then we will probably take measurements to make sure that our students and users have like the best experience. So that's very important for us. But further, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you upload an extra course on an extra platform?
Yeah, exactly. All right, very good. So should we let the audience in a little bit, the live audience, to have some questions? What do you say? Are you
Yeah,
ready?
perfect. Let them come in for sure.
It will take a while to unmute some people. I will unmute two at a time. So Mario, you go first, and then Professor. if it connects. Yes.
Hi.
The last AMA, some people were thrown out. Hi, Mario.
Hi, ma'am.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thanks for inviting me up to speak. I'm really glad to be here. Yeah. My question is regarding the security of the project. So, what mechanism that your project used to protect the users? How secure your smart contract against attacks? Can you? That's my question.
So first of all, about smart contracts, we will always make sure that this is audited, and we also put extra checkup layer by letting it being checked by other developers that we know, like developers in our network that have worked with auditing companies before. So we will have double layered security for that. And in terms of being sure that there are no loopholes or abuses on the platform for the learn to earn rewards, we made a specific set of rules that students cannot abuse it. Like if you complete a quiz and you earn the reward, you can only do this quiz if you have like 95% of the watch time of the video. Otherwise, you cannot start the quiz, and the quiz will be like 5 or 10 questions. So you must understand what it's about before you can pass to the next stage. And also, if you fail a quiz, if you do it next time, the questions will be different, or at least mixed up, that they will not be in the same order. And also, one more thing. Oh, sorry, I forgot. The last thing that's very important, like people have to do the watch time, they have to complete the quizzes, and yeah, that was the last thing. If you fail a quiz too many times, like let's say 2 times, you need to wait out some time before you can do it again, so we don't get farmers on the platform that will like empty out the treasury for the student rewards. So let's say you fail a quiz 2 times, yeah, you have to wait now 2 or 3 days before you can do it again. So we make sure that people are really there about the courses and not about the money. So this will be done for security.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much for the well-detailed answer. Looking forward with Rich DAO. Thanks, Miss Mary. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mario. And one question there before we move to Professor. Will you, I mean, there could be like teachers who just upload content and then make very easy exams. Will you like have something that provides security there?
So I will explain you this. There are 2 types of payment methods for students and for teachers. Like what we will be looking for the payments. Like first of all, the students will be having easy, medium, and hard courses. Easy pays the less, obviously, medium a bit more, and hard pays the most. But we chose to not put the same incentive for the teacher, because otherwise we will only have, like, let's say, very hard courses, or they will claim that they are hard courses because they will earn more. No, for the teacher, the point for being paid more or less is how long the course is. So these 2 are different, that the teacher finds no reason to make it easy. And also once they upload their courses and they set up their questions before it gets live on the platform, everything will be checked by the team, and to make sure that if they say it's a hard course, it is really a hard course, and not like try to give false information or something like that. So there will be a lot of control mechanics, making sure that everything is on place, everything is right, everything is correctly set up. So these rules will definitely be applied on the platform.
Okay, very good. Okay, Professor, it's your turn. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. So my question concerns the students who are going to complete any course with you. In physical schools, we used to get and personal assistance after the course completion, like placement thing. So do you have anything that can help us to achieve our goals, especially after the course, once the course gets completed?
Yeah, so one thing we will be doing for our community is these Discord channels where people can ask more questions about the course to the community or eventually to the teacher if they want to, but that there will be like no direct contact with the teacher after the course, let's say. But we will do our best to make this interactive feeling as like as present as possible, so people can be asking like first in the first place to the community who completed this course already, and secondly to the teacher who eventually is in the community in Discord or in Telegram, and if not, then they can ask it to the reached out team, and the team will be like a person in between the teacher and the student to get their questions answered.
Very
Thanks
good.
for the answer.
Thank
That
you,
will be
Professor.
great.
You're welcome, man.
I unmuted JK. Do you have a question, JK?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
So, firstly, I want to ask that I am MS in chemistry subject. So, is there any work or a job in Reach platform?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand the question. Could you repeat it maybe?
Did you ask about there is a job to get a job? Or
I
okay,
said
repeat it.
that I am MS in chemistry. So, is there any work or job so that I can earn from Reach platform?
So you
As a
you teach
teacher.
as a teacher in chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are focused on these two categories being business and self-development. And sadly enough, for this moment, we are not looking to upload like science courses or something like that. Maybe in the future, but for now, our main like focuses are business and self-development in a way that you like that you can help yourself along the way to being a successful entrepreneur or something like that.
Okay, and what are the conditions so that I can participate in DAO decisions?
Once you have like tokens in your wallet, so if you have read tokens, then you will be able to suggest and vote on suggestions on the DAO platform. So you can always take a look before you have any tokens, but at the end, if you want to vote or if you want to suggest, you need to have some tokens to be able to participate.
Is there any limit to hold tokens or any amount of tokens can be worked?
No, there is no minimum requirements because we are working with voting power, but we are looking to implement maximums because we don't want like we don't want wills to be dominating these votings or things like that. So minimum is not required, but there will probably be implemented a maximum per wallet.
Sure, thank you.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome,
JK.
man.
I unmuted Star and then RH.
Hi.
Star, go ahead. What's your question? Hi.
Uh, uh, Here's my question. I would like to ask, for the teaching part, the teachers, do you accept anyone around the world, or are there any restriction to certain countries?
No, there are no restriction in countries at all because the most important thing for us is again that the teacher provides value, so real value. Obviously, at first we will be looking for English courses, but depending on like what the community wants, we will be also looking for like different languages. But at first, it will be mostly in English, and obviously no restrictions from specific countries or something like that.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you, Star. All right. Welcome. Do you have a question? You have to unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, loud and clear.
First, I'd like to congratulate you how you presented your project. I think it was exceptional. Um, who is your competitors in this space of what you're trying to do?
Hey, yeah, first of all, thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. And for your question, our most like our competitors are like obvious big platforms like Coursera and like Udemy. So those will be the competitors, but we made sure that we like already have some things that are like outperforming their experience, the user experience that they get from the courses platform. So first of all, the cheaper way to learn, and then earning the rewards, and then the interactiveness with the platform and also with the community. So um, yeah, our main like competitors, Udemy, Coursera, and there are probably some more, but it's more about the experience that we were going for. So we think that these features are like ideal to compete against them.
Okay. And what is the minimum buy-in for the token when you launch, or in your private sale or your pre-sale? Your pre-sale, what is the minimum and maximum you could buy in?
So we have decided to not put a minimum or a maximum amount of buying in the pre-sale because of the fact that we ourselves have no tokens, and also there are no private investors. So it should be very safe from like things like whales or something like that. So that's why we decided that there is no minimum or maximum contribution amount.
Okay. Thank you for answering my questions, and I do wish you the best of luck in the future, because I do like how you present your project, and I'll be keeping my eye out on your private sale when you're launching too.
Thank you very much, RH. Keep an
No
eye
problem.
on the pink till, and
I
I
definitely
hope to
am.
see you in the community, man.
Yeah, I definitely am. I do like how you presented and what you're saying, and I do like the idea of learning in this space, like, and even having courses on blockchain and things like that, because I think it'd be great, and partnering up with other blockchains, and as Mary said, like, so teaching users how to use trust wallets, like, and different things, using ledgers, understanding crypto. I think it'd be really good, and there is space in the market for something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So we want to go for adoption and mass adoption, and I think this is what the space needs, like a bridge from excuse me, a bridge from Web 2 to Web 3. So yeah, we hope we can provide that necessary value to the space.
Okay, and I wish you the best of luck, because we are in a bear market, but I hope you keep at it. And well done for presenting such a great project.
Thank you so much, man. We will do our best for sure.
Okay, then.
Thank you, RH. So, what do you say, Dynamo? Do you take one more question?
Yeah, sure. I'm down for every question, so no problem.
All right. I think we had one. Blueprint. I read your question in the space section here. I think you had one. Oh, Blueprint is angry with me. He says I'm always ignored his
Hello, can you
question.
hear
No,
me?
I don't. Yes, go ahead, Blueprint.
All right. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to ask my question. My question is concerning our community. I've been seeing so many projects similar to this, which focus on the technical aspect of the project, but leave out the community. So, however, I know that the Rich DAO is a DAO, and so community should be taken seriously. So, how do you manage to balance the technical aspect and the community in the Rich DAO finance? That is my question. I hope you get it.
Yeah, so I think the balance is not so hard to make. Like if you have a DAO that's perfectly developed, and if you have a community that's engaging with each other a lot, then you have that perfect balance of technical aspect and community to be able to vote for the right things and suggest the right things what the community is looking for. So obviously, when once someone suggests something in the DAO, we will be looking for the things that are mostly asked by the community, and those will be going through. So yeah, I think the balance is not hard to find actually.
All right. So can you quickly just project to us things that we should be looking towards to, because we are getting toward the end of the 2022. So I don't know, maybe if you can project in the next 2 or 3 years, where do you think this project can be? Thank you.
In the next 2 or 3 years, we hope to be a very big bite in this e-learning industry, and that we have accomplished a lot of mass adoption. Things like having thousands of courses and maybe live teaching lessons, partnerships with universities, and things like that. So I think the possibilities are impossible, are infinite. Sorry, the possibilities are infinite, and I think it's like very situational to look at the moment what is going on in the world and what is very high in need, and play into that points and go further with it. So yeah.
All right. I wish you all the best, and I would like to be part of the community. Thank you, Mary, for giving me the opportunity. Have a nice.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I think, did we have... We have some good questions also here in the section. There are so many questions now.
Yeah,
Let's
feel
have
free
one
to.
Let's have one from Matt. Are you in here, Matt? Do you want to ask yourself, or should I read it for you? Oh, he's in here now. Let's have Matt. Last question, I think. It's connecting.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So thanks for bringing me up. Sorry, I had a mic issue. I just wanted to ask a little bit about the business model in the early stage, because you've got obviously users. The idea is for them to subscribe. I think $20 or $30 I saw. But in the early stages, when the content on the platform is still growing, how are you going to sort of attract people to justify subscribing? And then, of course, the other way around as well. How are you then going to get influencers and teachers across in the early stages when there aren't many subscribers to draw them?
Hey, that's a very good question, actually. Am I audible, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So that's a very good question, actually. So first of all, like I said before, the project is totally self-funded until now. So we have funded everything that we could fund until now, including the development. So we are not quite relying on external funds for development or something like that. So this means that we already can put up a platform, a fully functional platform. And until then, we are obviously now doing a raise, and this raise will be meant for marketing activities and development scaling, but also targeted ad campaigns for teachers. Like in the Web3 space, it's very expensive to like advertise and things like that. But in the Web2 space, it's barely as expensive. Like it's not so expensive as in the Web3 crypto space. So I think it's pretty easy to look for teachers, and we are looking to launch our product with like 50 to 100 courses. So this is like not limitless, let's say, but we will be constantly expanding the library. And until then, I think 50 to 100 courses is like a good amount to justify the subscription that people are taking. You know what I mean? So that's how we will be working for now in the beginning.
That's great. Thanks for the answer on that.
You're welcome,
Thank
Matt.
you, Matt. Great question. All right, Dynamo. I think it's time for some closure statements, or And it was lovely having you here. And
Thank you so much.
I have learned a lot about this project. I think it's a really good one. I mean,
Thank you.
I wish you the best, and I really hope it goes well. And people, there are how many hours? 20 hours left to buy in the pre-sale if you want to. Do your own research. No financial advice from Mary today, but I'm gonna go there. So.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you for having us. It was a real pleasure being here with you in this AMA and the Twitter Spaces. Yeah, check out the pink sale. So we have 20 more hours going, and yeah, we hope to see you all in the community. If there are people who were not able to ask their question today, feel free to tune in into the community in the Telegram to ask all the questions. I think the links to the pink sale and the Telegram, etc., will be somewhere within Crypto Miners findable. So feel free to join in, to tune in, and we hope to see you there.
Yes, you're right. The links are everywhere. In Twitter, we have them on Telegram, and yeah, somewhere else probably. Those are the places where I where I move around, so that's what I know. Yeah, great to have you, and I really hope to see you back, guys, because I think this can go places. I really hope it will. And thank you,
Thank
Gambit,
you
for
very much.
listening in.
Yeah, so
being a good good co-founder. Yeah, it was great having you guys. So yeah, I wish you a good evening or a good morning and good night wherever you are, guys, as usual. And yeah.
Yeah, until the next time, Mary. It was nice being here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one. Goodbye.
And the rewards will be announced in our Telegram group, so be sure to join there also. And be sure to join Reach DAO's both Twitter and Telegram, or you won't be winning anything. So thank you, guys. I think I'll see you on, I don't know when I'm seeing you next time. You have to check the announcement channel. There you can see when I'm coming next time to you guys. All right. Have a good one. Bye for now.